Hello friends, welcome to another video. In this video we are going to look into pivoting and unpivoting of the data. For a good data model, we all know we need a good data, and sometimes we are not fortunate enough to get the data in the shape what we are looking for, which is ideal for our modeling. So in this particular example, again this question was posted in Power BI community forum. The data was not in a good shape, and with unpivoting first and then pivoting back again helped us to bring the data into the shape which is useful to visualize the data. So let's look into why you will first unpivot and then pivot it back and what could be the reason behind that. So let's look into the sample data in an Excel sheet, how the data came from the source and what we want to achieve, and that will explain why unpivoting and pivoting makes sense in this case. So let's look at an Excel sheet. So here we are, the user posted the data is coming in a date, a customer, and then product one, and which has a whatever the product a customer purchased and how much and in bags, and then product two, and there could be product three and product four. Some customer might have product three, four, others might not. So basically the data is in this shape. Of course, this data is not in a good shape, because if you want to see the sales by rice, it means the rice is here and the rice is here as well, or by potatoes. So there's no unique list of products, and it's not ideal because this is pivoted data. So how we will make it, what the ideal data should be, what should be the shape of the data. So I have in a sheet 2, this is the shape what we're looking for. So we have a date, we have a customer, and then we have a product which the customer purchased, and how much and how many bags. And then this data, like, we can slice by product, we can slice by customer, by date, and we can calculate even like quantity or number of baggages, or multiply, or whatever we need to do. To make this work, we need to first unpivot the data and then pivot it back. So let's look into Power BI. Same data I'm going to take in Power BI and then do step by step unpivoting and pivoting of this raw data. So let's get to Power BI. Okay, here in Power BI we have the data in this shape. So first and the foremost things we're going to do is we're going to unpivot our table. So we're going to keep date and customer and unpivot rest of the columns. To do so, we will select date, we will select customer, right click, the columns what we need, and then whatever the column we want to unpivot, we will say unpivot other columns. Okay, so now we have unpivoted the columns. Now the next thing what we need to do is so one record here means production, product, kilogram, and bag. That's one record. Product, kilogram, bag is second record. Product, kilogram, bag, that's a third record. So it means we need to remove this 1 and 2 from this column. So what we can do is we can further split this column by delimiter and split it by space. So now what we have is, so we have a product, kilogram, bag as in a 1, and so this is what we are looking for. All right, so once we have now split the column, so this becomes the one record. So product, kilogram, and bag, this is the one grouping and these 3 columns, and then the second grouping of these 3 columns, and so forth, so on. So now from here we can unpivot the data. So what we need to do is select our attribute 1 column and then pivot column, and then use what are the values, that is a value column. And then under advanced option, this is important, what we need to do is do not aggregate, because we want all the data, and then go OK. So here you go. So what we have a product, we have a kilogram, and we have a bag the way we want it. Now we can remove our attribute column, and here you go. So now we can change the type and change the type of these columns, and then load into our model. Again, this is a small technique where sometimes you have to first unpivot the data and then pivot it back to bring it in the shape what we're looking for. I hope this video helped. Again, I did this solution in a different way before, but I learned later on different techniques how I can do it. So that's the one I'm sharing with you guys. Previously, I went through a very long path to resolve this. Again, I did few videos on pivoting in the past as well. I will put the link in the detail section of this video. Until next video, have a good day. Do subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now. Thank you.